All right, let's cover CJ7 dash removal. So in my earlier video, or check my other videos, I removed the steering column. Took the steering column out now. So let's just start under the hood here. So under your hood, you're gonna need to disconnect this connector. That's gonna be a 3/8 bolt in the middle. Get that disconnected. Then up under your dash, on the other side of that thing, oh, you probably can't see in here, it's pretty dark. There's gonna be two, on a CJ7, they're gonna be Torx T25s, and they're long screws that hold that electrical connector on the back of the dash. Also in that same area, you're gonna have the wires that go to the back of your Jeep, so you can disconnect those. And if you have a floor left, you're going to be disconnecting or unbolting your high beam switch. Obviously, this Jeep doesn't have a floor. All right, next up is going to be a bunch of T27s. So there's a whole bunch of these around here. Oh, and I skipped, you got to fold your windshield down. Everybody knows how to do that. Take those out, fold your windshield down. And I did skip if you have a dash pad. If you have a dash pad, you'll have some screws actually right here. You can see that one's broken on this Jeep. You'll have 4 screws on the bottom of the dash pad, and I believe it's 4 screws on the top of the dash pad here, and those are Phillips. And if you have a rusted Jeep like this, that's gonna be a problem for you. So enjoy that. Then the T27s, let's just pull this out while holding the phone and see what happens. Oh good, the dash didn't fall. So now you'll be able to, let's see if in one hand remove this dash. There you go, your dash is removed. Now, when you got the dash pulled down, there's a couple other things to be aware of. This piece here will have fallen out if you leave the steering column bolts out. This sits in behind there and is held in by the T27s and held in by the steering column bolts. So that'll be out. Next, you'll need to disconnect your heater plug over there, and then there'll be the 3 heater cables. I'll do a separate video on the routing, which one goes where on the heater cables. But yeah, this dash can come out of here now. Unfortunately, we broke the glove box. All right, 2 additional items on the dash removal. You're gonna have your wipers, your windshield wipers. That's a plug that looks like this. You need to disconnect that. And then your brake light switch is a plug that looks like that and plugs in under your dash here. You can unthread your brake light switch, but if you're just trying to remove your dash, you can just disconnect it. And then that heater plug over there, I pulled that out. Also, if you have a radio, I didn't show that, but if you had a radio connected, you're gonna have to unplug your antenna and any of your speaker wiring that's going to your rear speakers. Front speakers are in the dash. This one didn't have a radio. All right, that's it for the CJ7 dash.